As I alluded to in my speech earlier, we have a change in the awards ceremony. And I'm pleased to announce the name of 6 outstanding nurses who are the finalists for the 2016 APNA Nurse Awards, and then I'll announce our winners. About the new award system, well, this year the APNA, we revamped our award structure from the Best Practice Awards in Nursing to the APNA Nurse Awards. The new awards formats include the Rosemary Bryant Award, the APNA Nurse of the Year Award, and the new Graduate Nurse of the Year Awards. They recognise nurses working in primary healthcare who've excelled in their local communities over the past year. The revised framework provides new opportunities for APNA members to step up and be recognised. By simplifying the awards framework, these awards are a platform to showcase the work of outstanding primary healthcare nurses, to pay tribute to nurses transforming care, delivering initiatives that improve outcomes, and widening access to high-quality services, nurses who lead and inspire their colleagues, and nurses who stand out in their everyday work. There are 2 categories for APNA Nurse of the Year. As I said, a recently graduated Nurse of the Year and the APNA Nurse of the Year. The APNA Recently Graduated Nurse of the Year, the winner of this category is a recently graduated nurse who has entered primary healthcare and who has excelled in one or more of the following areas over the past 12 months. Demonstrates leadership and excellence in the field of primary healthcare nursing, inspires other nurses and primary healthcare professionals, provides a voice and advocates on behalf of nurses and their local community, and contributes to improving outcomes for patients and communities. The APNA Nurse of the Year, the award goes to the APNA member who has excelled in one or more of the following areas over the last 12 months and demonstrates leadership and excellence in the field of primary healthcare nursing, inspires other nurses and primary healthcare professionals, provides a voice and advocates on behalf of their local community, contributes to improving outcomes for patients, and contributes to their field, and the nominee has put back into primary healthcare setting to benefit others. And this 3rd award today will be the Rosemary Bryant Award. Rosemary Bryant is a respected leader and a distinguished nursing figure. Dr. Bryant has held many prestigious positions, including Australia's first Commonwealth nurse, the 26th President of the International Nurses Council, or as we like to call her, Chief Nurse of the World. She's been consulting for the World Health Organisation. In 2014, Rosemary was made an Officer of the Order of Australia, and in 2015 she retired, stepped down from her role as the Chief Nurse and Midwifery Officer. Last year, APNA was thrilled to announce that Rosemary had accepted the invite to be our inaugural patron, and she intends to continue her work as an ambassador, particularly for nurses working in primary health care. And to acknowledge the significant and long-term contribution that Rosemary has made to the nursing profession, her dedication and her advocacy work, APNA is pleased to name this award of high achievement in her honour. Rosemary Bryant Award recognises long-term achievement over many years, and for the first time in 2016 we'll present the Rosemary Bryant Award to a most deserving recipient. Now, this year's the submissions for the awards. This year saw a range of very high quality nominations from across the country, with finalists epitomising outstanding contribution that nurses make to our communities. The nominees were independently assessed by a panel that included board members and nursing staff members, and they reported it was an extremely difficult task to choose the winners because there were so many fantastic applications, and it's certainly a privilege to be here to present these awards. As you can see on the stage, we have some very lovely trophies, and we have certificates, framed certificates for the runners-up. Finalists for the recently graduated Nurse of the Year, we have 3 finalists. The first finalist is Donna Luck. Donna lives and works in River Heads in Hervey Bay, Queensland, and has been a registered nurse for 1 year. Donna consistently contributes to improving outcomes for patients by going above and beyond to ensure that every patient's queries are answered and they leave well-informed, happy with their treatment they have received. An example of Donna's good work is that she's been integral in implementing new procedures and completing diabetes cycles of care by creating a recall system for eligible patients. And as a result, 95% of the diabetics in her practice have completed a cycle of care, which I think is an outstanding effort. The next finalist is Sarah Smith. Sarah's from the south coast of New South Wales, and she's been a registered nurse for 1.5 years. Donna she currently works as a registered nurse in general practice in Bateman's Bay. And through her honours year, she's conducted a study entitled Australian General Practice Nurses' Knowledge and Attitudes Regarding Influenza Vaccination. 2 articles about her research have been accepted into the Journal of Clinical Nursing. So well done, Sarah. And the third finalist is Candice Bavaresco. Candice commenced her current employment in 2015 with the Hampstead Health Family Practice in Adelaide after completing a Masters of Clinical Nursing. The range of services Candice is able to provide in primary health care is outstanding. She runs a pap smear clinic, which she's planning to expand into a well women's clinic. The practice manager has stated that without Candice, she doesn't think the employment medical service would have been able, number of services would be able to be provided. She's a go-to person, she's very methodical in her approach and understands exactly what is required. All GP trainees spend time with Candice to go through the emergency criteria. She is a miracle. I wish my boss said that about me. So well done, Candice. And now I get to open the envelope, and Sam gets to be the barrel girl. I would like to announce the winner of the recently graduated Nurse of the Year, and that is Candice Bavaresco. Candice? Candice, would you like to come to the stage? She's here. That's lovely, thank you. Now, I'd like to announce the 3 finalists for the APNA Nurse of the Year award. The first finalist is Vicky Allen. Vicky has been nursing for almost 40 years and is a proud enrolled nurse living in and working in Tasmania. She has been recently appointed to the clinical coordinator of the Belvery Key Health Hub. She has mentored many nursing colleagues, especially enrolled nurses, and she believes they are a pivotal part of the health team. In Vicky's own words, dream it, believe it, do it. Well done, Vicky. The next finalist is Georgia Waugh. Georgie has a passion for rural nursing and found her place in primary healthcare nursing. She currently works as a practice nurse in remote southwest Queensland and is a nurse practitioner student. She's currently an advocate for nurses in her community. She's currently creating a network for practice nurses in the local area, mentors nursing students, and is looking to create a one-stop health shop for her own local town. Well done, Georgie. And the third finalist is Shireen Devlin. Shireen is a nurse practitioner and has just recently opened her own skin clinic called Skin Flea Solutions in Ipswich in June 2015. Ipswich has a population of 160,000 people with only one dermatologist. Shireen brought Ipswich's first bulk billed narrowband UV phototherapy treatment to the community, so they did not have to travel to Brisbane to receive treatment. Shireen also participates in fly-in, fly-out clinics for psoriasis in Rockhampton and Townsville, and she also educates mentors and mentors GPs, registrars and nurses on different chronic skin conditions. As her nominee states, she's truly an inspiration to other nurses and anyone who has the opportunity to know this amazing woman. And the winner is Shireen Devlin. Please come to the stage. And I wonder, we do have a little bit of time, and we might actually ask those nurses what does this award mean to you?
First one. I suppose at the start of my career, this means quite a lot. It'll be the start of a long and successful career in primary healthcare, which is what I'm most passionate about. And being a new nurse as well, I hope to be a voice for the younger nurses coming out of uni and be an advocate for primary healthcare.
And you've brought your mum and dad.
I should mention them. Thank you for coming from Adelaide, and also an uncle from New South Wales.
For me, this award is amazing. I've had a long journey in my career, and I hope that I inspire other nurses to follow their dreams and their goals, because nursing, especially in primary healthcare, there's so many opportunities out there, and it's just wonderful. It's a great career to have. So hopefully I will inspire others to do the same or follow suit.
Thank you very much. And truly, truly inspirational stories from not just the candidates that we've spoken about today, but the many submissions that we received for the awards. Now, the last award that I'm going to present today is the Rosemary Bryant Award. The winner of this award is a long-time APNA member, Val McKenzie. And congratulations to Val. Val completed her general nursing training at the Nurse Education Centre in Sydney in 1973, with training at Prince Henry, Prince of Wales and the Eastern Suburbs Hospital. She completed a one-year postgraduate certificate in coronary care at the National Heart Hospital in London. Her nursing experience in coronary, intensive care, medical and surgical nursing, community and district nursing, aged care, and then general practice nursing. Val started work as a practice nurse in July 2001 in Orange in New South Wales. Val has been an omnipresent figure in APNA's history, and Val has contributed both as a member of the board, as a regular member. She's presented on clinical topics at GPCE and represented APNA on a number of external committees. And most significantly, she served as the editor and contributor to the APNA publications. Val was editor of the APNA News until February 2007 and was instrumental in planning, sourcing and editing articles for APNA newsletters for more than 3 years. Until her retirement, Val served in 2006, Val served as a director and contributor significantly to the growth of APNA, as well as to the nursing profession. Val worked voluntarily in this capacity and was acknowledged for her dedication to empower, recognise and advocate for membership by informing and educating via our newsletter. In thanks for her service, APNA recognises the time and the commitment and the personal cost that such contributions require. Val, come to the stage. And we'll invite Val to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. I'm not a really good speaker. I'm better with words. So if I have a tremor in my voice, I apologise. I am honoured that APNA has chosen me for this prestigious award, and I accept it gratefully. I would also like to acknowledge this award on behalf of all nurses who contribute so much to APNA and the nursing profession. Having retired from nursing altogether over a year ago, I was amazed to receive a phone call from the CEO, David Malone, inviting me to this conference and thinking, why? I started nursing over 50 years ago, way back in 1965. And yes, I have seen a great many changes in medical and nursing practices since then. Adaptability is certainly a key quality that nurses need to acquire, along with skill, compassion, and a mischievous sense of humour. I have worked as Karen has already said what nursing I've done, but when I started nursing in 2001 in general practice, I found myself wondering where I could find peer support and professional development in such a new field of nursing. And I heard about the newly formed Australian Practice Nurses Association and joined it. And a year or two later became very active in promoting the association. Becoming an APNA board member in 2004 was a steep learning curve for me, but I thoroughly enjoyed the challenges, friendships and fun moments that it provided. It was fantastic to meet so many inspiring nurses from all over Australia who were expanding the boundaries of the roles of nurses and improving the care for patients in primary health care. My time spent on the editorial committee for the APNA News and then the Primary Times was especially rewarding. I suspect my second career choice would have been journalism, as I enjoy it so much. It was wonderful to work with the other talented members of the committee, and some of them are still hard at work on the present-day Editorial Advisory Committee. Professor Liz Halcombe, Anne Matchia and Ruth Mercer, plus a few others. Well done for the excellent publications you continue to provide for APNA. I'm sure you all appreciate them. Yeah. Thank you to the current APNA board and committee members for all the effort and time you generously give. And I also would like to acknowledge the wonderful work the CEO and staff provide to all APNA members. Even though I've retired from nursing, I am still involved in health matters. I have joined my local health council and I represent a very small town called Cumnock and the surrounding rural areas. And I'm finding that quite in line with primary care nursing, because I'm going to the people to find out what they want and then going back to the local health service. So once a nurse, always a nurse. I wish APNA every success and achievement for the future as you continue to support and promote nursing in primary health care. Thank you.